If you enjoy playing gun game creative maps in Fortnite, continue watching this video because I'm going to be showing you the top 3 best gun game creative maps in Fortnite. And we're starting right now. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is what gun game maps are like. And if you didn't know already, in gun game maps you can't build. You also have one gun at a time in your inventory slot. And whenever you eliminate a person, whether that being using the gun you have or just by pickaxing the opponent, your weapon will still be automatically switched to the next weapon. So every time you get an elimination, your weapon will switch with another weapon. And of course you have to have at least one other person to play in the gun game map, and you can play the gun game maps with friends or in creative fill. And of course you could play in creative fill lobbies with friends as well. However, if none of your friends are on at the time you're playing, but you still want to play a gun game map, you could just hop in creative fill lobbies with random people. Now anytime you get eliminated, you'll be randomly spawned somewhere in the gun game map after a couple of seconds, and it also goes the same for your opponents. Now whoever gets the most kills in the lobby will win, and there will also be a max number of eliminations, and once someone in the lobby reaches it, the game will automatically end, declaring them as the winner. Usually the max number of eliminations is different for each gun game map. However, there is usually also a time limit, and once the time limit reaches 0, the game will automatically end. And in this situation, whoever has the most eliminations before the time limit runs out will win the gun game match. So now you know how gun game maps are like. Let's get into the first gun game map I'm going to be showing you. So the first gun game map I'm going to be showing you is Nuketown gun game, and I'll put the map code on the screen and in the description of the video, and I'll do that for every single gun game map I show you in this video. But anyways, let me show you the gun game map. So first, of course, you'll be spawned somewhere randomly in the map, and the first gun you start with will be a revolver, and of course once you get a kill you will switch weapons. So this is the main area of the map. You see that there's a bus and a truck next to each other, and if you jump on top of the truck, from there you'll be able to jump on top of the bus as well. Now you can actually go inside the truck. There's 3 different ways of going inside, and inside the truck there's a couple of boxes that you can use to take cover from your opponent's shots. And since you can't build, taking cover using objects will be even more useful. Now you could come to this place over here, you could jump onto the car, then jump over here, and you can stay here if you want. But do keep in mind, in this area you can't go all the way to the end of it since the map won't let you. Now this place gives you a good angle at shooting at people. However, do note that you are much more vulnerable here since your opponent could directly shoot at you since you can't build. So make sure you be careful in open areas. Now there's 2 big houses you can go into, and in the room next to the window you could jump out, and you'll see that there's a ledge that you could stand on, which will give you a good view of where your opponents are. However, you could also just duck behind the window and peep out whenever you want to take a shot at your opponent. And the other building also has this window ledge feature. Now there's a very sneaky camping area over here that you can use to take sneak shots at your opponents, but try not to be too toxic, of course. Now in this big blue house you can actually jump on this car over here, then you could jump on the garage roof and jump to the top of the roof of the house. From here you'll be able to get a good vision of where the opponents are since you'll have high ground here. And if you want to go even higher, you can jump on this brick surface over here to get even more high ground. Now there's actually another way of getting to the roof of the house, and that is by going through the back entrance, going up the stairs, then jumping through this area over here, and then from there you could get to the top of the roof. Another very sneaky place to go to is this place over here. All you have to do is get to the roof of the garage part of the house, then from there you could jump to this area over here, and from here you got good cover and a good sight of where your opponents are. So you could peek out and take a shot, then take cover, and you could do this constantly at pretty much every angle. Since if your opponent's on this side, you could go to this side, shoot at them and take cover. If they're on that side, you could go to this side, etc. Lastly, I'm going to show you this place over here since it's a very good place to take sneak shots at your opponents. And of course there's still lots more to explore in this gun game map, so feel free to do so while playing in the map. So yeah, overall this is a very good gun game map to play in, and I would highly recommend you give this one a go. Also, if you'd like me to make a video on giving you tips for gun game maps, do let me know down in the comment section and I'll do that for you. Also, if you're finding this video useful, feel free to drop a like to help allow more people to see these amazing gun game maps. But anyways, let's get back into the video. The second map I'm going to be showing you is the Slurpy Saline gun game map, and there's the code right there, and of course the code will also be in the description as well. Anyways, let me show you how the map's like. So when you first come into the map, you'll be spawned somewhere randomly in the map, and in this map you'll see that there's these slurp containers, and these will of course allow you to heal up if you go into them, and there's a couple of them in the map in different locations of the map. Now the first gun you'll start with is a golden scar, and of course when you eliminate someone, your weapon will switch. You'll also notice that in this map there's no time limit, so whoever gets the max amount of eliminations first will automatically win the gun game match, and for that you will need 25 eliminations in total. So yeah, this gun game map doesn't have a time limit, unlike Nuketown, which has a time limit of 15 minutes. So yeah, in this gun game map, the match won't end until someone reaches the max amount of eliminations. Now a very good place to go to get high ground is the tall building that has the clock. Now there's 3 different ways of getting to the top, and I'm going to show you all 3 of them. So the first way being going up these stairs, jump into this roof, then going over to this area, jumping on top of this thing, then running past and jump in here. Then once you got here, all you would have to do is go to this area over here, jump onto this box, then jump onto the stairs and go up the stairs. And once you went up the stairs, you could jump onto the small box And if you duck on top of this small box, you won't be visible to opponents, so the opponents won't be able to damage you from here. Now if you jump one more to get to this top area, you will have the most high ground you can get in this map. The only place that comes close in height to it is the place opposite of the clock tower, but I believe that the clock tower is the highest place you can reach in this map. Now the other two ways to get to the top of the clock tower is to go inside the building, then go up the stairs from either side, and once you've done that, come to this balcony area, and what you want to do is jump onto the ledge. Then you got the two options from here, which is the two different ways of going up to the top. So if you jump onto this side, all you would have to do is go around this area, and once you went around to the place with the box, and then you could jump onto the box, jump up to the stairs, and then you're pretty much there. However, this is the longest way of getting to the top. The other way is to jump from the other side of the balcony, and from there, once you jump to this area, all you would have to do is jump onto the box, then jump onto the stairs, and you'll be at the top. So this is 3 different ways you can use to get to the top of the clock tower. Now in this map, you'll notice that there's a lot of objects that you can use to take cover with, so that your opponent's shots don't hit you. So yeah, I'll definitely take advantage of that. Now here's a secret place you could go to heal up. So what you'd want to do is go around this big building, and in the back part of the building, you'll see that there's a drainage that lets out slurp juice, which will allow you to heal up, of course. Now in this map, you could jump from one house to another. So you could go on top of a roof of a house, and from there you could jump onto other houses' roofs. In the roof of this building over here, you can actually jump over here and even jump once more time to get a very good sight of where your opponents are. However, do note that you will be very vulnerable here. So if you want to be more safe but still have a decent amount of height, you could drop down by 1 layer, and from there you have this thing to take cover with. Now there's so much more to explore in this gun game map, so if you do decide to play it, which I would highly recommend you do, since it is a very fun map to play in, you'll be able to explore many other things in this gun game map by playing in the map. So yeah, definitely give this gun game map a go. The final gun game map I'm going to be showing you is the Sky Arena gun game map. Let's just say this gun game map is a very wild one. But anyways, there's the code right there, and without further ado, let me show you the map. So when you first go into the map, you'll be spawned somewhere randomly in the map. Now this area over here is the main area, and you can go all the way up to the top of the stairs if you want to get the maximum height. So if you go all the way up to this area, you'll have a very good vision of where your opponents are. Now if you didn't know, this place also has a second floor, and you'll see that there's a couple of holes underneath the ground, and if you drop into them, you'll go to the other floor. So in this map, there's 2 floors you can go to. Now if you drop out of the area, you'll automatically be teleported to the main middle area, and the good thing about this is you don't actually lose health for it, and it also doesn't count you as dying or even getting killed by your opponent, so you can actually troll your friends, and whenever you feel like you're going to get eliminated by your opponent, you could jump out of the area to stop them from eliminating you. By doing that, you'll get another opportunity to eliminate your opponent without letting them eliminate you first. This map also has portals you can go through to teleport to different areas in the map, and these portals will allow you to escape from your opponents and allow you to get to different places quicker. Now in this gun game map, there isn't a time as well, so the match will automatically end when someone reaches the max amount of eliminations you can get in this map, and I believe the max elimination in this gun game map is 24. Now in this map, there's a lot of sneaky places that you can hide and take cover in, and one of my favorite ones by far is this one over here. So to get to it, go to the middle of the main area, then walk forwards, and before you drop down the ledge, you'll see that there's a surface floating below you, and you could drop down to it, and once you've dropped down to it, you can actually crouch and go to the edge of the cliff, and this place over here is a very sneaky place that your opponents will struggle to find you in. And if an opponent's on the bottom floor, you'll have a clear view of them, which will make it easy for you to get kills. So yeah, this gun game map is very fun and hilarious to play with friends, so you should definitely do so, and it will allow you to explore the many other things in this map. If you found this video useful, do consider subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on any new amazing videos I upload. And if you haven't dropped a like on the video yet, feel free to do so. And if you're struggling to level up in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3, click onto the video on the screen right now, and it'll teach you a ton of tips to help you level up fast in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.